Cam Little after the opening kick. And we're underway in Atlanta. Return coming from the 6. Big shot at the end of that run back as he gets it just past the 20. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. First carry here for Aaron Jones. Has a hole left, room to run. 30, at the 20. It's a Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings take a 6-0 lead right away. It's an Aaron Jones touchdown. So one snap, and they're in the end zone, Brock. Tell those stat keepers to be ready. Might be a very busy game for them.
I'm kind of up for that. You kind of like that little pace?
Hundo, partner, 100%.
And to do it on the ground, it's a good what a way to begin the proceedings. The first punch thrown in the 4-quarter boxing match ends up being a haymaker.
And you gotta choose wisely. That's my heart. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's my heart.
Will Reichert to kick off.
Here's Reichert set to kick this away. He fields it from the 8. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Atlanta about ready to go now. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
They're going to run it here. It's Bijan Robinson. We'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure nice little run to set the table.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2. Good carry for Robinson. Oh, they're on that one. 2nd down is going to end up in a loss of yards.
I'm going to guess at some point, whether it's in the huddle or over there on the bench on the sidelines after this drive, QB is going to go apologize to that running back. He just ran him into one heck of a negative play.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Penix working from the gun. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. The rookie from Texas there on the tackle.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL. Everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that 3rd down?
It's a nice running on that return. He gets it up past the 35.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 38-yard line.
So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10. Running right. Here's Mason. And he's going to be hit. Sent out after about a gain of 1, maybe 2 yards there. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Let's go now. Back to 60. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Warriors 70.
Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. Still going inside. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. It's a Justin Jefferson touchdown.
I know you got to mix your looks defensively. You just can't play all zone coverage, and sometimes you got to play man-to-man. But with the receiver, with that kind of speed, that is scary, and he just made him pay.
Record there to tack on the extra points. And the Vikings drive out to an early 14-0 lead.
Falcons, nothing.
Here's Reichert set to kick this away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard
Falcons getting ready. Here comes first and 10. Here's Penix to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Looking for Michael Pittman Jr. on that throw. So second down coming up.
No real secret. They were going to get him and his height involved early there, Kate. The secret was how is he going to be defended? Well, they chose to go physical. And that will plant a little thought in his mind. The next time the ball comes his way, he better be ready for some contact.
Second and 10. Penix to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
I think those big old boxing gloves might have made a better catch and a better call than receiver gloves right there for that one. It is going to be a fight to hang on the ball, and we just saw physicality personified.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Third and long, they're going to throw. So this one on the defense. So after the call, defense in a much different spot. Instead of forcing a fourth down, it's back to first. They got the interference call on third down, and that keeps this drive going with a new set of downs. They'll run here following the penalty. And he has it down near the red zone, just outside the 20.
Coming off that carry, I go right back to him. Not a hotter hand on the field right now. Get that man the rock.
First down. First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. Going to the ground again on first. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. To the air with Penix. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to have first and goal, Brock, as he gets out of bounds right around the 9.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
First and goal at the 9-yard line.
I'ma make it hard, boy, run something to play. Show 'em this ain't the score. Check a lane like a game of chess. You wanna be better, bring your best. When you standing in your front yard yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. I'm a hot girl yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. All the dope boys yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. From the back day yelling, bring 'em out.
Offense in position now. It's first and goal. So with that play clock winding down, we're going to get a timeout. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend.
Okay,
4 downs to get this across. Here's first and goal. Here's Robinson. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. Second and goal coming up. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
Going the wrong way. It's second and goal now, back at the 12.
Here we go, here we go. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Penix looking to pass. He drives this down to the 8 before going out.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular. When the back ended up being the target, they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
This needs to find the end zone, Brock. It's third and goal.
Here we go. Panther 60, Panther 60.
Third and long for him here. And it's incomplete on third and goal. Trying to find his tight end. And that forces them to fourth and goal. Cam Little now to attempt this field goal. This only a chip shot from the right hash. Little knocks it through. And that'll get him back to 11.
In that close, kicks have to be automatic. That won't stop the head coach, though, from holding his breath for a couple seconds until he sees it's up and good.
Cam Little to kick off.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Return starts at the 3. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. And they can go ahead and stay in that huddle. We're at the end of the first quarter. The scoreboard reads 14-3. We'll make our return to Mercedes-Benz Stadium after this. We're ready now for the second quarter to begin. Vikings in control of it. They'll start this drive out, first and 10. Complete out to the right side. And he will wind up out of bounds after a first down gain of right around 3 yards. Second down now, 7 to go.
Brings up second and 7.
Tag! Crackle leading.
From the gun, Jones gets it. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he busts those tackles.
First down from the 42. Staying on the ground here with Jones. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly when he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
First down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1.
Let's go.
Counter play, Jones. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. That's a short gain of 1. And that means a fresh set of downs for Minnesota.
Hey, I know the temptation is there. If I'm thinking in the booth, I know that play caller is too. That could have a chance to be aggressive. Not the case. Go get the first down like they did, and a new set of downs to work with.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down. On the toss. Here's Mason. Escapes a defender. And he takes it down to the 33. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
These running backs love getting into the open field, and the best of them, they're not even looking at the man right in front of them. They're looking at that next level to get a chunk run like that.
First down now, ball at the 33. Timeout called by Atlanta. That's going to be at 2nd. They're down to their final 1 in this half.
Okay, ready?
First down now, ball at the 33.
Let's go.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. Short pass brought in. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2. Now give it to Mason. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Here comes play number 8 of the drive, 3rd and 1. We'll go with a design keeper. He's fighting all he can, but won't get that final yard. They're going to have 4th down coming up.
It's results like that that drive coordinators nuts. Premature balding, gray, wrinkles, all of it, Kate. You call something conservative. The last thing you're thinking is you're going to lose yards on a 3rd and 1 run.
That field goal unit is still on the sidelines. They are going for this. McCarthy operating from the pistol. Looking Hawkinson, he's got it. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. They stun this defense. They pick up 14 on 4th, and they pick up the first down, too.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Here's a design run. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackle for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. They sent him with that sack in mind, Brock. We all saw what was coming, so managed to clean up the play, even if it did come on the ground.
And you know why they call that a cat pressure from the secondary, Kate?
Tell me.
Because it's a C for corner and a T for attack, exactly what he just did.
A momentary speed bump there on what has otherwise been a great drive. Here's 2nd and 11. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Connects with his back, Aaron Jones. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings boat racing them to the halftime locker room. It's an Aaron Jones touchdown. 3 drives, 3 touchdowns. It has been wash, rinse, repeat for them offensively, Brock, as, well, we all wait for this defense to find a little backbone before this becomes a runaway.
Yeah, I'm a little torn up here in this booth because you're exactly right. Offensively, this is just machine, surgical. Defensively, you're running the risk of being embarrassed here pretty quickly.
One after try, good by Reichert. And the Vikings push their lead to 18.
Falcons 3.
Set to kick this away. Starting at the 10. This makes it up to the 25.
Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Atlanta about ready to go now. 1st and 10.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Penix now. Throw left side is caught by Pitts. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Penix now on 1st down. This is reeled in downfield by Schultz. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it 1st and goal from the 8.
I can guarantee you that's going to be in Tell the Truth Monday right there in the film room, front and center, showing you the importance of tackling in the open field. An opportunity to cut him down sooner, but the broken tackle allowed him to add those extra yards to the catch.
Back-to-back big plays have them all set up. 1st and goal here. From the red zone on 1st. And he will score. Touchdown, Atlanta. The Falcons chop some of the lead off before the half. Drake London with the touchdown. Little able to connect on the point after. And the Falcons make it an 11-point ball game. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. On the return, here's Miles Price. He's brought down just inside the 25. First call here coming from the shotgun. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. He was looking for T.J. Hawkinson. So that brings up 2nd down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Downfield, he's got Hawkinson. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. Now about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset.
A gain of 29 yards.
First and 10, here's McCarthy. And there's a man there, it's intercepted. Saute Samuel Jr. makes the play. And the Falcons are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
Not an overwhelming amount of running room available, but he made what he could through the traffic on the pick. Everything he got them, just a bonus really anyway. They were certainly satisfied by simply getting off the field.
Penix on first down. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
On second and 10, it's Penix. Throw right side finds Pittman. And this one does not go far.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on the throw, that's a go-to route to target.
They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
No throw, 3rd and long. Hits his running back. And he's out of bounds before he could challenge for that marker. It's 4th down.
You know, I don't mind the scheme. In fact, I like the call. Just not on that 3rd down in particular. Need to get it closer to the sticks to have a chance to move those chains.
It's a pretty nice result there on the punt return to put an end to our first 2 quarters of play. Set to kick this away. Here's a return from the 7. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
On the return, the Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Falcons getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Went the wrong way on first down, Brock. Here comes 2nd and 12. Here's Penix. Into heavy coverage, and that's intercepted. And the Vikings get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. Well, you kind of had a feeling, Brock, that they were going to be passing early and often, coming out of the locker room on the losing side of things, right? And that coverage, man, they knew it too. Right there to make a play on the very first throw.
Yeah, no doubt, I think in any of our minds, they knew a throw was coming defensively, and that's fine. You could know it's coming, but you got to then go out and execute and take it away. Played right into their hands, and now a chance to add to this lead.
Finds him over the middle. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. Big gain, 14 on the play. And the Vikings are going to have a first down. New set of downs for them from the 31.
A gain of 14. And the Vikings first down.
1st and 10, here's Jones. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it, and we'll move to the next.
Go!
On play action now, McCarthy. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Jordan Addison, the intended target. And it's third down.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
Wrap roll 80.
To the air on third and long. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. He was looking for T.J. Hawkinson, and that makes it fourth down. Will Reichard now to try the Vikings field goal. This will be a 45-yard look from the left hash. Reichard connects there, and that extends their lead to 14.
What a season this guy's had. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year. And I really hope I didn't just jinx it.
Here's Reichard set to kick this away. Has this at the 6. Good work so far. He's got room. And a good effort here as he gets it out past the 35-yard line.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
The Falcons in good field position here as they start out first and 10.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Cut down the field. It's Pitts. And he has this down to the 34. Now about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset. So they'll head up here first and 10 from the 34. Throwing Penix. Couldn't find a completion on first down. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And now they face second down.
Brings up second and 10.
Let's go now.
To the air with Penix. Won't get this complete to Pitts. And they're going to be set up at the 11 after that play. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
They'll come up on first and 10.
There we go.
Robinson on the inside kid. Solid block in there, springs him for 8. It's going to be second 10.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
The defensive stand here, and they push him away from the goal line. That's back to the 4. A great call in a short yardage situation right there, Brock, and that was exactly the type of front that defense needed to have.
Yeah, I agree with you. I love the X's and O's of it, and then even more, the guys going out there and executing it, pulling the trigger to create that loss.
To the line. Here's third and 3.
Let's go.
Staying with Robinson. Same guy, same results. He's bottled up for a second time. That's going to bring him to fourth down. Cam Little now to attempt this field goal. A pretty automatic look for him from the left. Little knocks it through. And that gets him back to within 11.
Inspiring a bunch of confidence in himself right there, Kate. Second time they brought him out for a field goal, and second time he's knocked it right through. Trust is earned in a number of different ways on the field, but that's the best way to gain it as a kicker.
Returning it from the 4. Showing a little burst so far. He's racing past midfield. Into the red zone. And he does. Touchdown. Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it, wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kick back for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
What do you think, Brock? Can we get dueling kick return touchdowns, huh? Let's find out. The kick is away. And it didn't look like he was seriously considering a return there, did it? So that touchback going to come out to the 35.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Good starting spot here for the Falcons, Brock. This is 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Here's Robinson to start the drive. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. Fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now, 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Escapes the pocket. Man downfield, and he finds London. He's taken down as he takes this to the 38. That's going to pick up the 1st down after a gain of 26.
And the Falcons, 1st down.
New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38. 1st and 10 around Robinson. This is the end of the 3rd quarter. It's not quite over yet, but it'd take a pretty miraculous comeback. We've got a 3-score game as we get set to start the 4th quarter. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Penix here from the gun. Fits it through the middle. He will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
Just about every offense since the beginning of time, since the forward pass, Kate, has loved a tight end that could stretch the middle of the field. Now, I remember as a kid watching Kellen Winslow Sr. dice up right here between the hashes, and what a difference it can make for an offense.
Ready? Panther 60, Panther 60.
Penix on the sneak. The charge into traffic, but the line doesn't budge. They stall him out short.
Oh, so aggravatingly close to a safety on that one right there, Kate. Just a matter of a foot, and they could have had some points on the board defensively.
Another chance to get that lone yard. Here's 2nd and goal. The Vikings call a timeout. It'll be their 1st. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Second chance at 6 here. It's 2nd and goal.
Here we go.
Trying to run with Robinson. Watching the goal line, but he won't reach it. The defense keeps him out and forces 3rd and goal.
I think I could see that sideline considering the challenge down there. It was close, but I think he got barely enough to escape the end zone. Another run might not be so lucky.
Here we go. 3rd and less than a yard. Again, it's Robinson. And this time he gets in for the Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons get it back to within 2 possessions. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. A lot of pressure on him in that moment, Brock. Find a way to score. Don't let it go to 4th and goal. And he finds a way to come through and gets in the end zone for 6.
And how about the other side? Beating the defense right there as well. That group who was so close to pulling off the goal line stand, yet all that motivation wasn't enough to stop him on 3rd and goal.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. On the return, here's Price. Things going well so far. Past midfield, and he's got space. And nearly down to the opposing 40 before he gets out of bounds. Excellent return there.
Well, by the time he shifted into a different gear and began that foot race up the left sideline, you could tell this return was already getting out of hand. And what a gift for this offense, who now gets to take over. All of the work in the field position already done.
And they'll stop him after he picks up 4 to begin this drive.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gives you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground, you can throw beyond the sticks, really create some indecision now defensively.
And he takes a shot near the marker, but it looks like he still has enough for that first down.
That's the type of call that offensively, man, it just builds so much confidence. I don't even think they were looking to get the first down. Just get to a manageable 3rd down, but instead they move the chains, and that is one disheartening look on that defense.
Headed out right. He's going to keep it this time. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8, 2nd down.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right. He even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
This is Mason on 2nd down. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I think anytime these offensive coordinators in the NFL call a run play, they're just hoping for something positive. To get a first down, that's a bonus.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10. We send a receiver in motion right. That one stopped right at the line for no gain. This is going to be 2nd down.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Here we go.
Here's Mason. Call it 1, maybe 2 yards at the end, Brock. It's 3rd down. That's the 2-minute warning here from Atlanta. Vikings moments away from their 4th win of the year. Play number 7 on this drive, and they need 7 here on 3rd down.
Let's go now.
It's a design boot. He rolls to his right. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. That is Jalen Walker. So as it tends to do, roughing the passer comes at the worst time possible for this defense. That interception goes away.
Yeah, and that is such a lonely place as you finally hit the quarterback, but you look next to you, you see the penalty, it's like you know right away. And then to see your buddy on the other end get a pick nullified, that's a lose-lose situation.
Give him 4 on that play, so now they've got 2nd and goal.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Jones does not score. They not only stop him, they backed him up a couple of yards. I think they might have taken that first down for granted there, Brock, and now their punishment is they got to figure out 3rd down.
Yeah, a little bit of questioning, some mind games now, right?
Yeah.
Why didn't that work out? Can we trust to run it here on 3rd down? Not a gigantic call, but one that certainly creates a lot of confusion.
Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings making a 3-score game in the 4th. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And we got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
That one right down the middle. And the Vikings push their lead to 18.
Will Riker to kick
third, set to kick this away. Brings in the kick at the 9. He's stopped on the run back at the 27.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
About ready to go now. First and 10. Penix splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards into double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
On second down, Robinson. He's close, but he is stout before he can get to that first down. Picks up 4.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign well, they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
Penix on third down. Gets this one to London. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. So the Vikings pick up the win on the road. And this was the type of response you always hope to see after a loss, Brock. Get right back.